a bust. Drake Maye. Yes, Drake Maye, New England Patriots quarterback. The Patriots at some point this season lost 6 games in a row. The Patriots now have won 2 of their last 3. Drake Maye, since entering as starter, has just under 1,000 yards passing this season. He has 3 games over 200 yards passing and a 184-yard game versus a good Chicago Bears defense last week. We've been talking about Drake Maye. We talk about how bad the New England Patriots are. But guys, is it an overreaction to tell you that Drake Maye is not as good as his stats suggest? When we look at Drake Maye, guys, he is on a bad New England Patriots team. Drake Maye is arguably one of the worst teams in the NFL. It is. Drake Maye has been putting up above average numbers. Don't get it twisted. And he is playing on a bad team with a rookie head coach. And the offense is bad at best. We did the rankings. They're 31st in the NFL. The only team worse than the New England Patriots and offense is the Cleveland Browns. Chicago Bears are 30th. They're not good. They have no receivers. They have running backs. They're just as bad as well. He did play well his first start versus the Houston Texans, throwing for 243 yards. He also led the teams in rushing with 31 yards. But the Texans were a very, very banged up team at the time on the defensive side of the ball, and there was no film on Drake Maye. The following week, he threw for 276 yards versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, they did lose over the pond, but he also led the team in rushing at 18 yards. Are you guys catching a trend here? Leading passer, leading rusher, not a good combination. Since then, he lost to the Tennessee Titans, making him 0-3 as a starter, but did throw for 206 yards passing and led the team with 95 yards rushing. Last week, week 10, finally got his first win of his NFL career over the Chicago Bears in week 10. He threw for 184 yards. So, guys, is it an overreaction if I tell you that Drake Maye is not that good? Drake Maye is playing where he needs to play right now. Drake Maye is progressing week after week after week. His stats are going down week after week after week, but he is playing more complete football, playing more careful football week after week after week. If Drake Maye continues to progress the way he is, and if the Patriots build around him and expect him not to be Tom Brady, not expect him to be Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels, to be Drake Maye, he can be pretty good. He will be a game manager, and the Patriots need to understand that, but he'll be pretty good. So, guys, is it an overreaction to say that Drake Maye is not that good? That is an overreaction. Drake Maye is going to be pretty decent. Drake Maye might be one of the best quarterbacks coming out of this class, depending on what Jaden Daniels does his following seasons, right? Drake Maye has the highest ceiling out of all of these quarterbacks. He's going to be pretty good. Going to be pretty good. Sarah says Drake Maye, Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix Jr. all have new coaches with leeway, and this is a big thing. The Commanders are 100% on Dan Quinn. This season will give Dan Quinn at least 4 more years in the NFL. Raheem Mostert, right? For the Falcons, I think they're all in on him. They're very, very satisfied with what he's doing this season, doing what this team wants to do, right? Win the division, make it to the playoffs. Plus, Michael Penix Jr. sitting behind Kirk Cousins, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Best Contract Negotiator ever. He's going to have some time. Drake Maye and Gerard Mayo, that could be questionable, right? That could be questionable because I've heard Patriots fans, Hoffy, saying that they don't like Gerard Mayo at all. They don't like Gerard Mayo because he has the Bill Belichick mindset, and the players nowadays do not like that. Gerard Mayo has come out and said that his team is soft or this and that, right? I think Gerard Mayo is probably on the shortest of like all those sticks, and hopefully Drake Maye can keep that leash a little bit longer by continuing to progress each and every week. Sarah also says Caleb was the only first round quarterback that went to a team that needed to be saved coaching job. All other rookie quarterbacks went to a new stable coaching job. Peyton and Kevin O'Connell aren't going anywhere. True. Very, very true. But also on the flip side, Sarah, everybody thought that the Chicago Bears was the best situation built for any rookie quarterback. And that's why they're so high up on Caleb Williams. John says Drake Maye will be an average quarterback with no Super Bowl titles. So all 30 other quarterbacks in the NFL right now, right? No Super Bowl titles. James says Penix is getting to sit and will pay big dividends. I like Michael Penix Jr. I liked him when he was here in Indiana. I liked him when he was with Washington.